That's more like it.
Please put your hands together for Mr. Christopher Drifter!
Actually, I woke up just before the show, and I felt terrible. I walked out of my bed, I went into the bathroom, I looked in the mirror, and I was like, Jesus Christ. Did Jesus have the same problems I do? Was Jesus constantly mistaken for being a woman? The other day I was at a restaurant with some female friends of mine. I had my back to the waitress. She came over and she said, what can I get you girls? I was like, fuck. She thinks I'm a girl. I don't want to make things awkward. I'm gonna have to commit. I was like, okay. I'll just have a salad. 90% of all my conversations now are about my hair. And they're always the same. The first thing they say when they come up to me, mostly girls, they say, oh my god, what shampoo do you use? I'm like, I don't fucking know. This is Spain. I don't know any of the words here. I walk around the supermarket, I'm knocking random shit into my basket. I don't know what stuff is unless there's a picture of what that stuff is on the stuff that it is. I spent 3 weeks washing my hair with a knit remedy. Can we get a round of applause for being in Barcelona? What a wonderful city it is. I know a lot of you guys are travellers. I'm a traveller too. I lived 4 years in Germany, 2 years in Belgium, 2 years in America, 1 year in Canada, 1 year in Sweden, 1 year in Andorra, and I've been living in Barcelona now for a year as well. So as you can imagine, I speak a lot of different languages. I speak British English, American English, Canadian English, and now my Spanish English is getting pretty good too. No, I've actually become quite a bit of a sort of Batman of Barcelona now. The other day, this guy asked me for directions, and I thought, great, another chance to practice my Spanish. And he was going to the bus station. I was like, okay, dude, where do you gotta go? You gotta go, izquierda, izquierda. That means left. Derecho, derecho. That means law, but I intended to say right. Erecto, erecto. It's like, sí? Sí, erecto, erecto. Sí. Oh fuck, that means penis, doesn't it?
Alright, I'm gonna finish there. Thank you very much. Alright, here is Rudi Cornels. Rudi Vincent. One or the other. Thank
you. Trump. He's running for president. They let him run for president. He doesn't give a fuck, like at all. Hey, Lucia, what's up, American girl? Hi, we're talking shit about your country. Sit down, have a beer. Hey, what's up? So again, they let Trump into the presidential election. Seriously. And I'm just waiting for the other guy. Like, we had Bush first, and then Barack Obama came afterwards. Because Bush was like, that's when I stopped believing in the presidential campaign. You have George W. Bush, an average C student who can't do shit, who becomes the president of the United States, fucks up everything. He can't even talk. And them days we're gonna fight over there, and I'm gonna walk my dog. And we're like, what the fuck did he just say? And he's on stage. And then after 8 years of that, who do we get? Barack Obama. Oh shit. Oh my god, did you see that? Did you see him? Oh my god, he's so fucking hot, and he can talk English. It's amazing. And that's when I knew it's bullshit. You can't have the worst, and then knight in beige, I guess. Shining armor comes in and just, And now we have Trump. Hey, I think it's fantastic. If Trump becomes president, dude, all I have to do is go outside, grab a bucket of popcorn. It's like, yeah, we're gonna die. This is amazing. We've been the first people to die in a nuclear holocaust since... Yeah. All right, positive stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mr. Marco Morgante.
Thank you. I do look Italian, isn't it? Kind of. Okay, people, I believe it's time for some smart jokes. So, ladies, if your boyfriend doesn't understand them and you laugh, okay? I hope to start with a Titanic joke, but I see we already broke the ice. I know, it takes some time to sink in. You can clap. Thank you. My name is Marco Morgante. I was born in Mexico, I grew up in Italy, then I moved to Spain. Boy, it's a miracle to speak English. I'm sure my parents chose those countries because of the rich and vibrant culture. It's either that or the widespread corruption. I've been asked, Marco, if you're Mexican, how come you're not brown? Like it's my fault! No, but actually it's a common genetic condition called, that's fucking racist, man. No, I am brown. I just use this makeup foundation called Sad Virgin. The more you use, the better your algebra. God 10 commandments. Or as I like to call them, God top 10 one-lines. Thou shalt not commit adultery? Come on. Thou shalt not kill, dude. I come from Mexico, really? Come on, people. It can't be that bad. If God doesn't exist, atheists, why are you so mad? I mean, you're all mad at something that didn't even happen. You're not atheist. You're my girl. You should change your name to Postmenstrual Hysterical Bitch. No. I love my girl. I just hate when she says that I can't do two things at the same time. Which is a lie, because I do listen to her, and at the same time, don't give a fuck. You can clap all together, if you need it, that's one. That was lovely. Whenever my Macintosh doesn't work, I go Game of Thrones. I whisper to it, brace yourself, Windows is coming. Any Windows user here tonight? I can see 1, 2, 3. Oh, wait, I see. You're still updating. I've been called rude because I make fun of disabled people. I never made fun of Catalans. Thank you, this guy gets it. You know, all this thing is new to me. I don't usually do one-lines, unless you're Colombian. Thank you very much. My name is Marcus here.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Vincent Jamie Leonard! Yeah!
Think I have a gun and eat at McDonald's. Yeah, I do. When I say I'm from New York, people know that I eat at Starbucks and that I have broken dreams. And now that I live in Barcelona, I tell people, oh, but I live in Barcelona, so they think I'm cultured. And then they ask what I'm doing here, and I say, oh, I'm an English teacher. So they know that after 4 years of paying soul-sucking tuition to American universities, my only viable skill is speaking the only language I know. That's what it means to be an American. But you know the worst part about being a teacher is when you wake up in the morning to have to go work with kids after having a sex dream. And they come up and I'm like, Jamie, and I'm like, don't touch me, I'm dirty, So, I'm going to tell you about a man fucking up. So, I was seeing this guy, and he was 32, and look at me. I'm so young and fresh. No, it's about a 10-year difference. The age difference, it didn't really matter because we liked each other a lot, right? And then things started going wrong really, really quickly. And I've been in that situation before. I've been there where like shit just starts hitting the fan, and you're like, oh fuck. Well, I have to pretend like it doesn't matter because guys get scared, right? But me as a fresh 23 now. Me as a fresh 23-year-old, I'm like, oh, you know what, he's 32. He knows that all we have to do is have an adult conversation. They never learn, ladies, they never learn. So when it came to the time, I was like, you know what, I really just want to talk about this. And you know, my 23-year-old self is like ready to go. And his 32-year-old self is like, I'm just gonna smoke weed, get high, fall asleep, and avoid the whole thing. I mean, whoever thinks men are supposed to be the brave ones have grown up stranded on an island. Come on, guys. Men are not the brave ones in this situation. Or any situation. And you know when, like, when girls like a guy and he's like a little broken, it makes us like them even more. Right? Because like us ladies, we get satisfaction out of fixing individual men, right? We can't fix the patriarchy as a whole, so we just have to fix them one at a time. And it's not just feelings anymore, because now it's like a challenge. And us ladies, we always accept a challenge. Like, oh, 30-day fitness challenge, I got it. Look, let me post on Instagram every single day. I am working out, hashtag 30-day fitness challenge. And I do those a lot. And, you know, about halfway through, I just like miss a day or like all the days. And I keep posting on Instagram like, oh, hashtag sweaty pig, hashtag 30-day challenge. Because as women, we're taught that you don't have to finish as long as you can fake it. But this guy that I was seeing, he like legitimately wanted me to finish. He like just really loved my pussy. And he loved it. So I was like, God, I got that challenge out of the way, finished something. So you know what, broken man? New challenge, I got it. Here we go. But yeah, you know, girls, we like to fix, and guys, they like to they just run. They just run. And this guy, he snoring himself to sleep, but also just like left the country. He was like, you know, I'm just gonna leave. What's the furthest, most dangerous place I can go to? America. Donald Trump? No? Racism? What's that? No, South America. Ah, there we go. We gotta talk about this. We have to figure it out. It's like, what's the problem? What is the problem? Tell me what the problem is. And he was like, the age? And I was like, what's the problem? That's not it. You knew I was 23. What is the problem? Tell me what the problem is. What's the problem? And he was like, I realized you sound like my sister. What's the problem?
we've got a few Scottish, we've got no Irish, we have the English people like me. Anybody from Manchester? Really? I am from Wivenshaw. Wivenshaw is famous for where they used to film Shameless, UK. Not the American version, the English version, which is really bad. And what you see on TV is where I was actually brought up. They filmed it on my road. I'm actually in 2 episodes. Yeah, that was 10 years ago. Hello? There's one thing we actually forgotten to do before, well, you've forgotten to do, is we have a safe word. And a safe word is pumpage. When a comic comes on stage and he says stuff and it's not funny and you don't laugh and you're quiet like you were just then, he says pumpage and I want everyone to go crazy. So I'm going to try this. If I say pumpage, I want you to go nuts. Don't ejaculate, just go nuts. Pumpage! Come on, I want complaints from upstairs. Let's try it again. Pumpage! That's more like it.
We'd like to give you actually a real comic, a guy who kind of does this for a living. He's been performing for Comedy Central Spain for a number of years. He's a very well-adjusted being. I have no idea who this dude is. I'm just super glad to hear that he is here today to show us how it's done. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause for Solomon.
The worst part of being the last one is being drunk. Anyway, okay, I'm in midlife crisis, you know, and the problem of getting older is that you don't realize that you are getting older till something happens. In my case was when I meet a girl younger than me. I liked her. I thought she liked me. I tried to kiss her, and she said, "You are too old for me. You are too old for me," are words that hit you in the face. No, but finally, I began a relationship with a girl younger than me, 25 years old, not 25 years younger than me because she would be 15 and that would be nice. And she says things like, with them all the time like was like, fuck, I'm fuck, I'm fuck, I'm fuck. With you is different. And I say, well, but it's fine for me because I'm fucking with a 25 years old girl, so I feel like a silverback gorilla. But one day you look at your face at the mirror and you realize that it's white hair, and it comes to a state. You know, it's hard for you to realize that you are getting older, and you begin to feel, bad. Her friends, for example, they say things like, he's 15 years older than you. When you have 35, he will be 50. You know, my father is 50. Could you imagine yourself fucking with my father? No, darling, she can't imagine. But maybe your father, in the privacy of his bathroom, should imagine. And one day I was in her flat, okay? And she says, I go to gym because she practices spinning of this kind of shit, And I stayed there watching a documentary about lions, and there was an alpha male with all his lionesses, because that's the way nature wants the things to be. And suddenly appears another big lion and began to fight with the previous one and kill him, and he's the new alpha male, and he began to kill all the little lions. And he said, what? And he did that because he wants the lionesses to be in heat again, fuck them, and create new little lions. I thought lionesses are as mothers leave a lot to be desired, you know, because how do you explain it to yourself when you look at the mirror? Hey, you fucked the new one? Yeah, what could I do with all this milk, you know? And the other one was 15 years older. And I was watching that, and he appears, he came back home, and I say, hey, you finally came back earlier. And she says, yeah, because I came with Bruno. Bruno, it's a friend of mine from the gym. And in that moment, I thought, Bruno could kill my children just to fuck her, so, you know, and you prepared to fight, and then why I thought she could go with another guy, because that's what I would do if I could. And I know what I'm talking about. Once I was unfaithful with a girlfriend. But it was a special occasion. I was so drunk, and I've been never in that situation, and I finally fucked those queens. And I told her, and she forgave me. She forgave me. And of course, I broke up with her because I thought, what have done this bitch? That she thinks she's still a step ahead. So, and she confessed, and 2 weeks before she was with another guy, helicopter pilot. He was like his own Christian Grey. The guy take her in the helicopter. They were flying over the city, then they landed on the hills, and then made love inside the helicopter, watching the sunset. I thought, that's something I could never offer. You know, I don't fit in my car, what could I do in a fucking helicopter? And I put myself on his shoes, and I suppose that imagine a girl says, okay, I'm helicopter pilot, let's fly over the city, and then let's go to the hills and make love inside the helicopter with the doors open for you to put your legs outside. I will do it. In fact, if one of you say, hey, I'm a helicopter pilot, let's fuck in the bathroom, I will say, of course. And I forgave her. But now I don't trust in girls, in lioness. I don't trust in anybody, because everybody could be a motherfucker if has the opportunity. You usually listen things like, no, if I'm in love, I never look at other people. Yeah, because you don't want you to be a couch, you know. But if you have the opportunity, hey, I will be tomorrow with some girls recording them while I'm coming from your mom. So come with that. No, I have a girlfriend. We will have masks and nobody will know us. Let's go. It's the problem. We need us to be controlled, you know? We need to be controlled. Suppose on the roads they have put rudders, you know, to speed control. Radar. Thank you. Radars, you know you can. You can go in a high speed, but you do it anyway till you find the river, and you go slowly for a while, and then you fly again. Okay, English people don't need this kind of rudder because you are so kind and okay. But Spanish people, we are everybody motherfuckers and need controls every little spaces, you know. Anyway, you do the same things. You go slowly for a while and then you fly again. And finally, they had put helicopters recording us
while we are driving. And it's fine for me, because while that motherfucker is recording me, is not fucking my girlfriend. Thank you very much. Good evening.